Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Muhaimin bin Muklis, matrix number 2021818046. And for this video, I will talk about unfinished and abandoned project for ECM367. So, the city or the project that I choose is the city of the future in Cairo. So, before we move on about the background, I will talk about the stakeholder. So, this project has a lot of stakeholders. So, the stakeholders for these types of large-scale development projects are typically a combination of government entities, private investors, and developers. The government entities could be local or national, such as the Cairo Governorate or the Egyptian Ministry of Housing, Utilities and Urban Communities. Private investors and developers may be local or international companies that have invested in the project. So it showed that there are many organizations that already invested in this project. So now we move on about the background. So first, it's planned to have an area of 170,000 acres. So this project is very big. 170,000 acres is equal to nearly 700 million square meter. Second, the cost is around 45 billion. According to Google, the average cost to make a project is only 1 billion. So this project take place for 45 billion. So this project is so expensive to make. Third, focus more on the sustainability. For the next slide, I will show you guys what will happen and how it looks like if the project is complete. And last, it's helping on the ease overcrowding and attract investment to the country. So we know that in Egypt they are so overcrowded. So with this project, it helped to helping on that is, and also it attract investment to the country. So this is what it will looks like if the project is complete. As you can see, there are so many infrastructure. It's so sustained, like it's a complete, a perfect mega project. So now we talk about the cost of abandon. So first, mismanagement. No clear strategy or vision for how to develop the city. So we know that the city is very big and it costs like 45 billion. So it's required to have a clear strategy to make this kind of project. So the city of the future in Cairo, they already mismanagement on that. Second, corruption. Many officials taking advantage of the last budget allocated for the project. Every country have their own corruption. So the corruption in Egypt, it impact for this project. Environmental concern for number three was criticized for its potential environmental impact. To make a very large project, it will impact the environment. So the impact of the environment is one of the cause of the abandonment for this project. And lastly, lack of fund. The project was very expensive. The project was way too expensive. It cost around 45 billion, just as we know that. Next, what happened if the project is succeed? So first, improvised infrastructure. It aims to provide modern infrastructure and services to improve the quality of life for its residents, including advanced transportation system. Yes, if this project is complete, there's a lot of infrastructure in there and it will help Egypt in many ways. Second, sustainable development. It aims for sustainable development by prioritizing green buildings, renewable energy and efficient water management to tackle water scarcity and pollution challenges. Third, tourism. It could boost tourism and generate revenue by enhancing historical landmarks and developing tourism infrastructure. It is no doubt that if this project is complete, it will catch worldwide eyes. And last, economic growth. A fully developed city of the future in Cairo could attract businesses, entrepreneurs, and investors, leading to economic growth and job creation. Yes. If this project is complete, there is a lot of economic growth. There is a lot of way that it can help Egypt in their financial. Businesses, entrepreneurs, investors, and many more can help them in many ways. Regarding to the abandon of this city of the future in Cairo, so what is the impact? So first, it leads to a loss of investor confidence. As we know that there is a lot of organization that already invested in this project. So the abandon of this project, it lead to a very loss of investor confidence. And also many organization has lost many money. Second, a decrease in foreign investment. Yes, just like we know that it will attract tourism. So because of the abandon, there is no tourist. It will no longer attract worldwide eyes. So it will make a decrease in foreign investment. And third, lack of infrastructure development. We know that this city of the future will have a lot of infrastructure. So it will have Egypt is in many ways. Because of the abandon, Egypt still have a lack of infrastructure. This exacerbate Cairo's existing infrastructure challenges and have a significant impact on Egypt's economy. So, what we can learn, what the lesson that we can learn from the city of the Cairo, the city of the future in Cairo abandonment. So, number one, we talk about the planning. Proper planning is crucial. Yes, to make a very big project with that kind of cost, it needs a proper planning. Just we know that they have mismanagement, so they need a proper planning to make this kind of project. Second, transparency and accountability are essential. Third, educate funding is important. Yes, to make this project it costs around 45 billions. So the organization in Egypt need to educate their funding, need to manage their funding way more crucial. Because of what? Because it need to prevent the loss. Okay. And the last is environmental impact must be considered. Yes, this project already impact the environment without even considering it at the first place. This project or every country to make a project, to make a mega project, they need a supporters from their person. But if their person already complain about the project, so the project already have a lot of complaints. So that will lead to abandonment. So that is what the city of the future in Cairo happening. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening for my video presentation about the city of the future in Cairo, unfinished and abandoned project. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.